Hi guys, today's show we're bringing you to Chicago. We're at America's Beauty Show here in Chicago. In this show, we're gonna take you behind the scenes in the back room where the magic happens. We're gonna take you out on the floor and let you guys see what we get to see at these things. But more than that, we're gonna bring you some really good hot hair tips from the big guys that are in there.
And this is starting to feel like it's right before my eyes and I can taste it. It's my sweet victory.
Your first hair show?
Yeah.
Are you so nervous?
A little bit.
Are you? We're gonna have You're gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Model type. So you don't have to like beat up and bond this?
No, not at all. It's pretty awesome, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you do extensions at all? Do you do extensions?
We do like a tape extension, but I usually stayed away from these because of the melting, but that's really cool how they...
Time to think about the questions to address. Am I the one to try to stop the fire? I wouldn't test you, I'm not the best you could have attained. Why try anything? I will get there. Just remember, I know, and I can tell just what you want.
Hi guys, we're at the Scruples booth here in Chicago, and I ran into the amazing Mia. So, Mia, what are you guys going to be showing on stage this year? And
well, right now, what we're launching for the first time is the debut of our Synergy collection.
Okay.
And what Synergy is kind of the duality between the soft side of our gel color system and the bolder side of our cream color system. We'll also have a segment of Pearl Classic Collection. And on that, what we're going to do, on that Pearl Classic Collection, we're actually doing a how-to on how to get the look from the Carolyn Faux show that we sponsored at Fashion Week in New York City. So we're bringing a little bit of the city into Chicago. And
so for our guys at home, like the ladies at home, what would be a really good tip that they could take home from these looks that you're doing?
I would say a really good tip is, I mean, there's a lot of tips on how to add volume to the hair, little things that you can do with crimping the hair to hold any type of up style. Also, the amazing Scruples products that we're launching here today is the Scruples Pearl Classic Collection Dry Shampoo.
Love it.
It's fantastic. So yeah, a lot of beauty secrets.
So what would be the most important thing somebody doing their hair at home should always remember?
I would say a little dry shampoo down at the scalp for volume.
Don't shampoo every day.
Don't shampoo every day. And be kind to your colorist and hairdresser.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
If it's what I want,
We're just coming to see you.
That was a good hug. Do it again?
So what would be a really good tip for people at home doing their hair to remember every time they do their hair? Remember, this is hot hair tip.
I would say, honestly, my biggest thing with clients at home is blow dry them with the proper concentrator.
Right.
Because a lot of these I'm so frizzy all the time, and if they actually just put the concentrator on instead of throwing it away when they buy it,
The concentrator that she speaks of is that little flat tip that you guys threw away when you bought your dryer. You're going to need to buy another dryer and keep that this time. Thank you. It was good to see you, April.
Yeah, great to meet you. See you later, Hoop.
With Wayne Grun, the owner of Surface Hair. I'm starstruck every time I'm around this man.
Hey, man.
He has been a mentor to me, and he's one of the probably the brightest people in hair that I know. But Wayne, I would like to know from you, what would be the most important thing people can remember when doing their hair at home?
Listen to what their hairdresser told them.
Right.
Yeah, and that is like a no-brainer, but seriously is when you find a hairdresser, you have to they'll educate you with the techniques of styling as well as the products to use. Then if there's one mistake that guests do at home is they over-style their hair. They overwork it with their hand. They overwork it with their brush, rather than let that beautiful haircut sit in.
Or start with the hair too wet. I see that a lot.
That's huge. See, your hair does not have memory until it's 80% dry.
True.
Okay, so you need to be able to take that moisture out before you start setting your style into it. So if you've towel dried extremely well, okay, then you want to be applying your styling product. When you towel dry real well, you'll apply less styling product than when it's real wet. And then as you're working your hair, don't pull your hand through it too much. Just work your hand into it. If you are working with a round brush to really smooth it out, then you need, again, at that 80% dry point, when you can start working that brush through.
Perfect. Great advice from Wayne Grun. So what would be the one product that Surface, your company, makes that nobody should ever live without?
Basu oil.
Basu oil. I'd sell it like
oil.
Yeah. For skin, for hair, for everything.
Organic penetrating oil, and it's actually the key ingredient of all of our products because it helps them melt down and penetrate into the hair and such.
Love it.
Don't leave home without it.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you for doing that.
Then it's going to make what I'm going to lay on top of this really pop.
So what is going to be your end result look?
She's going to have a melted red with blonde highlighted look with some blondes at the scalp and some blondes just on the ends.
So why would we choose this look over traditional?
Well, my name is Candy Shaw, and they call me the Bali Llama.
We know who she is.
And so, nonetheless, the reason why is because I said so.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Kind of.
The reason why is because this look is more seamless.
Right.
And the hair will look a little bit more natural, believe it or not, even with all these ways that I'm painting the hair. Let's turn. So I can create what the sun does naturally by the way that I paint hair. So by doing that, it's going to be big panels of blonde, like as if she went to the beach and had her hair on top of her head, and she created beautiful different tones running through her hair. So this doesn't have unwanted regrowth lines. It doesn't create heavy lines. It just basically helps me to create beautiful seamless blondes.
So people should request from their stylist that they use Candy Shaw's balayage.
You know what? People should request to their stylist that they make them look as natural and as beautiful as possible. Perfect. And balayage is the way to get there. Balayage creates seamless, beautiful Victoria's Secret hair color. And it's what girls want to look like. It's like celebrity hair color. So when you see somebody and you can't tell where it starts and where it stops, that's to me is a gorgeous hair color. So when they go back into their salons, best thing to say is, I want to look and feel like I can walk the red carpet. And these types of hair colors and techniques will allow them to feel that way. Thank you.